All right. Well, good afternoon, party people. It is I, your glorious overlord, Steel Walrus. And I need to make sure that I've got the settings correct on my streaming software. There we go. Alright, now I can transition it over. Boof! Skiddly-doo-bop. Zoo-op. Bip. I don't know. Listen. If you didn't want cringe, you shouldn't have come here. Let's get this rolling. Alright, we're doing a new game because we want to experience this in its totality. We're doing it normal because I am the most giant of poussoirs. And, yes, let's get this rolling. Alright, I kind of always do corpo, and actually I want to back this out real quick and just double check my gamma and such. Gameplay video, maybe. Where's my gameplay? Should be in graphics, right? Or maybe it's on video. Monitor, VSync. Oh, gamma correction. Okay, that's maybe a little too far. There you go. Alright, perfect. It looks really dark for me, but I also have my blue filter off right now. So I get the, like, again, the full experience. And all the burn in my retinas. Okay, now, new game. Normal. Let's freaking go. I don't much care for the street kit opening, so we're not going to do that. So it's between Nomad and Corpo. And I think I'm going to go with Corpo, because I'm going to do a Netrunner build, probably. Yeah, so we're going to... no. Is that what right-clicking does now? Okay. That's a little weird. How do I... Okay, Q and E to rotate. I guess it's because I'm coming from, like, Baldur's Gate and a couple other games. It's Bobby! What's up, Reaver? Yeah, Corpo is goated, though. Like, that's the thing, though. I freaking love Corpo. It's so good. So I kind of like this... I like this starting point. Oh, there we go. That's it. We're going to be winning some beauty contests there. Okay, actually, this is a good start. So we're going to... I feel like the hairstyles or hair colors may have changed up. We're going to kind of look and see if there's anything really newsy-ish. But I like this overall structure that we've got going on. But I'm going to yoink the tattoos. We're gonna look and see if there are any new tattoos, but we're gonna there's my normal go-to. That's a fun one. Alright. Teefs. We're gonna have normal teefs. And, let's see. I think the eye makeup's okay. We'll kind of come back to a lot of this. And I'm getting the baseline squared away before we really hook in on this. Scars, bodies. What am I missing? Yeah, exactly. Like, you have a motivation to want to stick it to the man or to want to get back in, like, depending on where you go with it, right? Like, it, I feel like it has, obviously, both. All life paths, because of the storyline, have a reason to involve yourself with the story, right? Obviously, like it's not one of those games where it's like, meh. You know, maybe I'll just go and do like Skyrim. I feel like Skyrim is one of those stories where you're curious, I guess, but you're probably more interested in just getting to do what you were going to do. Piercings, yeah, probably going to do some piercings. But I want to take care of some of these facial features, more broad facial features first. I like the cyberware options we have. So typically I start with like skin and stuff and kind of going up from there, sort of building the character as I go along. Hair color, hairstyle. But I like the facial structure we've got. I want to clean up our sort of, I guess, complexion and stuff first. Skin type, there you are. Like, you can either have fucky skin or really fucky skin. It's your choice. Maybe it's a skin tone that's causing this problem. Let's... Also probably the makeup. Piercing colors. Let's look. So far, looks like the normal cyberware. That being said, you and I both know. Yeah, that's fair. Those chemicals they put in the water. I kind of like this one. But it looks like, yeah, they're all more or less the same. I don't much care for things that mess with, like, other, like, that interact. So, like, these here, because that kind of screws with the eyeshadow or eyeliner you got going on. Though if I weren't using that eyeliner, it'd probably work out a little bit better. Cheek makeup. Or we could do something kind of more. So this is one thing I definitely... I think we need some more sliders for, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Intensity. Because that's, like, that's a good freckle pattern, but it's just too much. Like, maybe if I backed it off with that, it did not look so intense, but... like that. That's doable. It's still a lot, but it's doable. So I'd almost rather just not... Right. Mods will surely fix that. Like, there is a pretty good cyberware mod from back before. Lip makeup color. Yeah, let's see, something in this earlier region. That's too dark. That's good. Let's go have a look at blemishes real quick, see if we can sort of chill that out. I mean, this lady's a corpo, right? Like, she probably really manicures her appearance and make sure that things are the way they need to be. Very precise, very sort of buttoned down. That, or she may take a more efficient approach, you know, less is more, efficiency is good, which feels more me. So something like this that's a little understated. So yeah, probably a matte. That's just going to enhance the natural color. Yeah, you're definitely, you're probably going to wait a couple of days for your mods, especially if you're the type to really mod stuff out. Yes, and you can always go, hey, now that I'm out doing my thing, you know, been on the mean streets of Night City, as it were, you know, you're gonna change things up a little bit. Does look like there are more hairstyles, just by the sheer, I feel like that there weren't that. Oh yeah, there are definitely more. I don't recognize this one, I don't think. Yeah, some of these are new, some of these are not, but some of these are new. Now, one thing I do kind of wish they would have pulled back on is, and I some people, this may be a more controversial take, is I kind of wish it were a little harder to end up with hairstyles that characters have. Like, it should not be easy for me to make Judy, right? Or any of these other characters. But at the same time, you know, like some hairstyles are popular. Like, you know, Farrah Fawcett had a really popular hairstyle. Like, there are really, you know, you got trends and stuff. There was one a while back I liked. I think I want to stick to. I mean, there, I accidentally made Judy. Like, all I gotta do is click that and make her hair kind of fucking, I don't know, fucking boom. I've made Judy. You know, like it's actually on the what? I don't think that's the exact hairstyle, but it's got the vibe, right? Hair is where I spend a lot of time, which is funny because it's not like you can look at your character, right? But it sets a tone. Actually, I like that. But let's find something a little bit more subtle. Eye color. Yeah, and like I said, like there is something to be said for trends. And you know, we like to get it in our head that like unique characters are totally unique, but some people just like trends. You know, in fact, being trendy is a character trait. All right, piercings. Can't see those, so it's no point in having them. There you go. And nail color. I always forget about nail color. Because she does working things. Alright. There we go. Oh, nice. Alright, let's have a look here. Oh! I'll say we're gonna chunk intelligence up. We're gonna chuck cool up a little bit. Crit damage is always nice. And tech ability, because tech ability, likewise, always. Now wait a second. Just a little bit in the reflexes. Just a little bit. Just a little. Let's do some reflexes. Because crit chance is really nice. Anyhow, I'm probably going to keep going until we hit... probably until we hit the end of the sort of tutorial section. I'm probably not going to do the tutorial chip thing, because I've memorized this game. But, yeah. Or at least I've memorized that part of this game. That being said, this stream will also kind of consume the space that all of my other streams would... What the fuck? Well, that's a bug! Oh, good damn it!
Yeah.
No, I'm not!
Needed a breather.
so did I. Like, I told on a second. Not dead yet.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
what?
Exactly. Anyway.
I saved that, right? Well, my hair's gone for once.
Is there a problem?
You ever seen a bald woman puking her guts out in the bathroom sink before there, man?
We had a leak. My boss called, dragged me in because we had to intervene.
Like, everything else looks
Everyone
okay.
knows HQ is on it.
But no one fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Buena suerte.
Hold on. Going into our inventory real quick. What the fuck happened? Okay, well, first thing we're doing is our... Also, I am curious. There are there are settings for third person. I wonder if they've added third person outside of vehicles yet. The answer is no, and thank God for that. Sorry, another controversial take. This isn't a third-person game. I get that people want to see their characters, and I get that that's important to a lot of people. But I can tell you right now, the moment I can pop into third person on a character, I don't care anymore. I'm not as into it. Yeah.
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour
Hey man,
ago.
let's not take our Lord's name in vain.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. You hurry up.
Yeah. No, because it wasn't designed to be in third person. Like, I think that actually saw several comments in the live stream pre-release of 2.0. I was like, have you fixed the animations in third person? No, why would they? They didn't fucking design this game in third person. Like, why are they gonna waste resources on something they don't want us doing?
Hey, V. It's been ages.
Like, it's just...
It's me, Frank.
Like, people are getting mad at them for not fixing something that wasn't broken to begin with.
I didn't know you were in Night City.
And it bugs the hell out of me.
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frank.
But I don't know. I have strong opinions about weird shit like that, and especially when it comes to like game development. Like, an artist has a particular vision. If you don't like that vision, well, you can fix it yourself, or you can move on. I think he may be
Everything okay?
Listen,
a hot
sorry,
dog.
I'm in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure, sure.
But that's not what I meant to do. I meant to skip the conversation.
Emergency
Not look, just
active.
crotch.
System security confirmed. Don't look, but that's her. Jenkins' girl.
That's right. The bald bombshell.
Please enter the antechamber.
Fucking mega mind over here. I mean, seriously, look at that fucking cranium. That is a dome.
Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online? Have a seat, V. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in a sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Yeetest, deletest. Per person,
Director Eber.
Yeah, so the thing is with like games like Arma,
The deep clean.
you almost need a little bit of third person every once in a while to make up for the lack of senses and to be on equal footing with the AI. And it's built into the
We would have
game.
lost the license. Now we gained a one.
There's the important one. It's built into the game. Like Mass Effect.
Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
So I agree. I want to immerse myself in a character, and that's one thing I love about Cyberpunk, is it makes you be the character. Especially with Sharon Melee. She's such a fantastic voice actor. The other guy is too. He's great. But
This isn't the first time.
you just can't beat FemV's voice.
No, not the first.
She characterizes herself so well. She, you know, her emotes are good. Her diction, her whole, you know, vibe is
Now
good.
she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. And she won't be betrayed because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see eye to eye on this issue. Take this. It's what I've collected over the past
Oh boy.
weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates. Driver, chief of security, lover,
Yeah.
lover's husband, everything.
Yeah, Melvy's good. I've done a run through with him, and he's a fine, like he's a fine voice actor.
You said it.
Nothing wrong with him at all.
Myself.
But I don't know. I always feel a little bit more comfortable with
What'll happen if
female characters for whatever reason.
Don't ask
Like,
stupid
I think it
questions.
helps me kind of escape a
This
little
isn't
bit,
a
and
request.
I just enjoy the
We seem to
female
understand each other. Take
femaleness. And they got boobies, and being able to look down and be like, hey, okay, you can't really see it, but you know what I mean. That's always cool.
this. Use this money only. Find the right people for the job.
But
No
I think I've
fucking-
talked about that before, though. Like,
And for the core
one
task,
time I made a
use
female
someone
character
you
as a
know.
joke, be like, ha, I can make a hot character, and
Yeah.
that became my
Fair.
main.
Good. In that case,
And that's a characteristic of me across the board, is just
I have my AV waiting outside.
humor.
It's yours to.
Okay.
And don't.
It's like if it's not kind of a joke, I can't do it. That's why the 420th is the 420th and not like the, you know, 503rd or something.
I don't have the time. Just
I really wish the crouch key and the skip key were not the same
You alive?
button.
How's things in the Viper pit?
need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you, Chica. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Just need a soul I can trust for now.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
Access granted.
Yeah, I think I got the gamma about right. I've got this on good graphical settings, not like super... Yeah, the 420th is, I mean, it did. It started as a meme. Don't get me wrong, it's slowly turning into something quasi-serious, but not in like a
Destination.
hardcore
Disney's
serious
Ball.
way, right? Like more in a, oh, well, you know, we're not being fucking stupid about things, right? We're not just throwing shit at the wall now. But I also know us, and I know that that's kind of how we are. Like, we tried the super serious thing with the first NC, and it worked really well for a long time.
This is M54
But it also
News
didn't in a lot of
broadcasting
ways.
with a
for me psychologically.
European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt
Because I felt like we had to be super serious. And that made me really clamp down on stuff that perhaps I shouldn't have.
While 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene.
Seems to be
We'll
running
update
pretty
on
well.
developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
Hello, V.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect until the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call.
Is everything in order?
Dealing with a temporary nuisance.
Low key, the vibes are off.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
The Ember Fox. I think it's probably a den of prostitutes. I've always felt like the Mr. Whitey guy looks like Gandhi with sunglasses on.
Find a spot close to the bar. As close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters. We have arrived at your destination.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking
Yep.
crushed us.
Gonna fucking crush you. Let's go.
Hey, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you.
Thanks for the knife, Holmes.
Oh, why is this happening?
Seems trouble wants in.
I don't want any trouble. Just here on business.
Good to hear. Welcome to Lizzie's.
Yeah. Problem, of course, is that War of Rice was not stable enough for that. I'm a little worried my frames might get funny here. Typically do in these animated scenes.
Don't come here often, do you? It's good to see you, chica. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you
Yeah,
been?
there it is.
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking.
Not as bad as it was, but
Long as you don't
it's
get
still there.
flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
May run a benchmark after I finish this out, just so we get
Data shot.
settings where they need to be. Because the game looks great, but it doesn't always run as well as perhaps it should.
What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure.
Yeah.
Techie, maybe 2. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell.
Not to mention...
They have to be a lot less prone to meme bullshit, though.
Is that what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Delicate situation, I know. That's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermana. It's a...
I think I also like this,
You know how
because, like,
operates.
or I like this
Okay,
opening
maybe you don't.
because you have a good
This isn't a
pre-established
professional request
relationship
I can
with
refuse.
But I can.
Jackie.
And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we leave to talk life?
See?
Gracias, mamita.
My hairstyle's
Double
trendy.
tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
To this.
Was that a toast? What the hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana. To the mamacita you'll meet at the bar. But this doesn't say a damn thing.
Yeah, and that's the problem though, is the meme shit
To this.
worked. And it shouldn't.
This job,
Like, that game is
that
supposed to be
bullshit. You know what it is?
historical, right? Like, that's the point of War of Rights.
Been saying
But
it
it
all
just
along.
can't support that.
Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Those are the rules, Jack. You want to be top? You gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka is. And you're the pendeja who keeps him there. Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the only way.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
Indeed, foreshadowing.
Is that right?
You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem? Are you here about Frankfurt?
We're here for you. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Name and department again? Didn't quite catch it the first time around. Fuck!
How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh?
Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
Information's on the shore.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home.
It is performing a lot better than it did, though.
I'm sure this Mario's your style, let alone a healthy option. Claro.
Is that a threat?
You start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Dodged one there. V, how you feel? You all right?
Like shit. My throat's like...
This game looks so damn good, though.
Breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands, cold sweat and dry heaving.
Yeah.
Like, especially coming from Starfield, which is great, but very...
Should I get you to a Ripper?
Billy.
Or, I guess, maybe Trauma Team's on its way.
Give me a minute. Get my shit together.
It's very Bethesda, Starfield is. This, though, is a whole other ballgame.
Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to him. So they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything.
About to say I still have a friend. That's sweet.
No, dumbass.
Oh yeah.
You still got that wad for the hit job, don't you? Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching. Just right for a new start. That's right, chica. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Don't look so hot. V!
Well, I lost all my hair in about 5 seconds, so that would do it.
New life. It starts now.
Hello there, Night City!
I really enjoy this
Stanley
opening.
here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once.
That's still so shocking.
To ask if you got smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa.
I actually really like Morgan Blackhand, by the way. If you've ever had a chance to read up on him, he's dope.
But you can only be a major league player for so long.
Like, I kind of got into the lore of this, and it's intense.
Bullet to the brain first.
Yeet. Oh, alright, Bobby, I'll see you in a bit.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City.
Yeah, Bartmo's pretty
The
great.
city of dreams.
Or fuck, you're talking about, yeah.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this
The
building.
hacker Bartmo's pretty fucking dope too.
Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, alright? Speaking of which...
I mean, they did a fantastic job just building this world back in the 80s when they did it.
In case you need to, brush up. Down for some target practice in VR?
Not now, Jack. No time.
Sure. Mañana.
Let's do this.
Elevator. This way.
Oh, right. I had a knife.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phone.
Oh, yeah, I know the quest you're talking about.
Squad. Charming.
Yeah, it's a good little quick quest. I like doing those. Neon's one of my favorite places in that game.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got zero eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late. Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Excuse me.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target, V?
Sandra Dorsett's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Quiet, V.
Not particularly susceptible to anything, so I'm just gonna kill him and hide the body. So apparently, non-lethal takedowns don't exist any longer.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
These fucking reapers. Oh yeah, V, they're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
Score big on that prima scrope she got.
We're gonna wait for one of our homies to yoink on in.
Cabrones. Thick as locusts. Let's we can plan a spree. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, grab the one closest. Let's take him. Suerte. All down. Limp meat. But probably not the last of them. Move on. Move up. I'm behind you, V.
We sneaky here. Quiet as death itself. Ah, pass. This gonna suck.
Sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
It's definitely a lot less loot than there used to be.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey now. Screw that guy.
Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
And for anyone watching, again, performance may be more based on my computers than on their stuff, but it has improved since the last update, all the same. There's actually a cool little thing you can get into with her later in the game if you do the right things.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Oh, fuck!
She's flatlining.
V, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo! Fuck, this is bad!
Catch, chica!
I think... Holy shit, it worked!
Fuera, chica. Get her outside. Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground. Five steps back. Now.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Of course she's alive and well. It's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in fifth.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm driving.
I do wish there were a way to toggle a slower walk. But I'm not that concerned about it. Because you don't spend that much time walking around with people.
stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica.
This song is some good shit.
Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, you're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Is it just me or... Knew it. Man on our ass, tailing us.
Ah, pendejos.
One tiny bit. Stop!
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, B! Shoot!
Jim, keep her steady!
No, I just get the van.
Hold tight, V!
Holy fuck!
Indeed.
Perdón! Got you, asshole! B! Aim for the driver! Chingado!
Yep.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
This sounds new. Yeah, this is new.
Damn. They're pulling out all the stops.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Cause only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
She took a liking to ya.
Devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
Out of the car, now! Come on! Ain't got all day!
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Hey, get there here! Fucking shoot!
Doesn't look like your average bust.
This ain't your average badges. That's Max Tac. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Conk's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming. Fuck! Sweet dreams then.
There you go.
Say hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
New cyberware slot things. Cool. Let's have a look-see. And cameras. RAM recovery rate. Interesting. Sequence length required to hack access points by 1. Interesting. We'll do the RAM I can't do that yet. Okay. That is fine. Ah, yes, the old post-menu lag spike. That goes a little longer than perhaps you'd like it to. By that I mean it all.
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the president of the Church of...
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Oh yes, thanks for the deets.
Our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chippin In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's life treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought after...
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Let's see here. Alright, we'll just escape real quick because there's supposed to be some... Take all this, check our weapons stash. Okay, we got some cool extra stuff here. I'm gonna grab all of it, of course, because I'm a loot goblin. And out of curiosity, can I change my hair in the mirror? Yes, theoretically. See? See, I have hair. For shit's sake! Alright. We gonna fix this real quick. We're just gonna pick a different hairstyle and see if that helps. Or maybe a different hair color? Could that be the problem? Could the fact that it's a framey fucking mess be something to do with it? It's oh, back. Let's see how this does. Oh, that doesn't work either. Awesome! Love it! So good! God, I'm sorry, viewer who just came in, that you're catching the tirade. Yeah, as you can see, no matter what I do, well, you left, so it's fine. I'm going to back out of the game and see if that fixes it. This is ridiculous.